So, Chuck here with Phil Castonia. Phil, thank you for taking a few minutes. It's wonderful to see you again outside.
Love being out here with you.
So you're Parks and Rec. We're out in the park area. What's going on here behind us today?
So we got our weekly senior softball game today. It looks like Oxford's taking on Clarkston. These guys are out here a couple times a week practicing, and then they have games scattered throughout the weeks as well. They do a kind of a traveling league between the area senior departments, and Oxford's usually one of the top teams in the area. So yeah, it's fun to watch these guys still out recreating, you know, 'cause
Yeah, really.
it's something we all wish we were doing at that age. So
Exactly right. Well, not to say this, but they also have very cool looking jersey or shirts.
absolutely, I'm jealous. Those are sharp looking jerseys. They did a good job with those.
They really are. So baseball seniors, you got a lot of other baseball things going around. You said that it's kind of between seasons and with the parks operations or recreation.
Yeah. So we do girls softball. The recreational side of that is finished up, but we're in the last few weeks, probably 2 to 3 weeks of the girls and boys travel baseball, softball seasons. Those will kind of wrap up, and then we'll go into a little lull, but we're already prepping now for the fall sports. You know, fall soccer's registration's open. It's always a season ahead for us. But obviously the parks are still hopping. It's middle summer, people are busy. Splash pad with this heat we've had is open and busy every day. We do a lot of picnic pavilions this time of year for family parties, graduation parties. We have those both at Seymour and Stony. We have one at Powell Lake. So summer's a busy time, just different. Not heavy on the athletics like we are the rest of the time, but it's a great time and place to be out here. So
Just for folks to hang out at the park. If a family wanted to, or a group wanted to rent one of the pavilions or something like that, how would they go about doing that?
So a couple of different options. We can handle that online with our new online system at oxparkrec.org, but they can also call into the office and come into the office in person. So we'd like to have multiple ways for people to do that. So
Is there a charge to rent or to reserve those pavilions?
yes, there is. They vary based on the size, and our residents get a much more affordable rate than their non-residents.
So move to Oxford so you get a better rate, right?
That's right, absolutely.
Right. So what else is going on at Parks and Rec? I understand that we've had the privilege of doing a park tour out at Oakwood, and we're going to do another tour of Seymour Lake here soon. What do you think we'll be seeing, and what do you think you guys want to focus on?
So yeah, Jeff Kindness, our park superintendent, took you out to Oakwood, which is a great park that not a lot of people know about, and you got to see that. We're going to kind of do the opposite now. Dan Sullivan, our recreation superintendent, is going to take you through Seymour, where Oakwood was 300 acres of just natural beauty. Seymour's our active park. I mean, this is where 95% of everything happens, with all of our athletic facilities. Dan oversees all our athletics, so he's the expert on everything we have going here, but he's going to take you through the front of the park all the way to the back with our tennis, pickleball, softball, disc golf, splash pad, baseball, soccer, and then our multi-purpose areas. We're kind of busting at the seams here, but we're kind of landlocked at the same time. But this is where everything happens for all of our sports and athletics. So
I presume you don't have the snow-making machinery working for the toboggan hill yet.
no, actually we don't. We rely on Mother Nature for that. So we do have 2 sled hills here. We have an ice rink here, so you'll see those in the tour, but obviously they won't be functioning. So.
Well, it's a wonderful park for people who know about it, even for those who don't. Boy, y'all come out. This is a great place just to walk around. You get lots of areas just to walk, don't you?
Absolutely, and one of the highlights, I guess, since you mentioned that, is we just recently got a grant to design a pathway through this park. So we are in the midst of designing that pathway that will take it where it starts now and lead it and do a big loop throughout the park. So we do have a lot of seniors who come to the park to walk, but also adults, when they have their kids here for practices, want to be able to go walk the park. And we like to not have them walk the road because it's so busy out here. Getting an accessible, walkable pathway through this park is a priority, and now that design is being done, so we can then potentially phase it in, because it's going to be a big pathway and it'll be expensive, but we're going to have the design to start working forward towards it. So
Do you think that by next year that process will be completed?
the design will be done this summer, and then we'll start to phase it in from there, and once we get the costs that go with it. So
Well, we sure look forward to it. It's wonderful as a as a senior to wander around on the roads and back in the woods, but it'll be nice to have a path.
absolutely, yep, for sure.
All right. Well, thank you for all the work you and your team do. It's great to talk with you always because there's so much life going on here. Until next time, anything other to report to the people before I let you go to work?
No, just come out and enjoy your parks, and thanks for tuning in.
All right. Thanks. Well, for Phil, this is Chuck saying, come out to the parks. It's a great place. Thank you again.
Thank you, Chuck.
All right. Good to talk. We'll see you soon.
All right.
Breathe. Love what you do and you've already won, my parents used to say. My parents whose smiles were my first finish line, who championed respect, whose resilience built mine. Even more than I wanted a gold medal, I wanted a heart of gold, like the mentors who were my balance beams, refusing to let me down, and the coaches who spoke out to anything out of bounds, heroes who never stood on podiums, but stood up for me. Every shot I made, give the assist to those who since my youth were referees, ready to blow the whistle and end abuse.
Hey, this is Taco, number 88 for the Oxford 24th Street Cafe and Health Quest. And you're watching Oxford Softball on OCTV.
Well, we're back inside at the amazing Addison Township offices. I'm sitting with Marie May. Marie, thanks for taking a few minutes to talk about what's up with seniors today.
Oh, you're welcome. It's my pleasure.
It's always a joy. So tell us what's going on in your world, in the senior world, about the events and activities. You folks make it possible for seniors to do a lot of things, to choose from a lot of things that they might do. Are there many things going on in the summertime that seniors can do out here?
There are a lot of things. A lot of seniors would rather stay inside than to go. They'll go for their walk and then they need to come back in.
Got it.
So we try to keep things going on here all the time. So Monday we have a sewing group that comes in.
Okay.
And they're a group of ladies that come in and sew together. They become girlfriends. They go out after
so.
time too. So they sew and they help each other. They're not a class.
Okay.
They came in to sew. But they help each other. They get stuck. Everybody gets stuck.
Great.
So then on Tuesday, we have yoga.
Okay.
That comes in, and we also have a neuro movement class. But I offer, my leaders are all volunteers.
Okay.
And in the summertime, some of them take time off.
Sure.
The first year, they all took the summer off, but now they don't take it off anymore because too many of them, they're friends.
Yeah.
They want to see each other. They look forward to that once a week. So they will come in, and so they're still coming in, and the yoga. Then Wednesday we play cards and games, and if somebody's got something new, and I will teach you how to play if you want to. And I'm very patient with you because I like someone to be patient with me for cards.
Treat others the way we want to be treated.
Well, I've been put into situations where let's just play, and they didn't tell me how to play, and I have to have that time.
Exactly.
So I pass that on, and that's Thursday, and that's fun. Tuesday and Wednesday this week, we're going to have a salad bar.
Cool.
Everybody's going to bring a little something, and we're just going to make a big salad because it's summertime. So and then Thursday we have yoga again, and then we play euchre at night.
Now, is there a fee for this? Is there a membership that they have to
No.
do? A secret initiation ritual or anything like that?
No.
None.
No, when I first started, Bruce insisted that everything be free.
Excellent.
And at first I thought, how am I going to do that? I mean, how do you,
Yep.
everywhere you go, you have to pay a certain amount. But we have such good people.
Yeah.
They've come in, they're volunteers.
Sure.
And they've stuck with it. I've had one that's here 9 years.
Wow.
She's been, actually a couple of them. So if I find out somebody can do something, I ask them if they're willing, and most of them are. Yeah. This township is really good.
How do people
Really
who
good.
may move up here, I presume that there's a pretty good network of local folks who have been around here for a while, spreading the word about stuff, but how does somebody who's new find out about some of these, especially a senior person, find out about some of these really cool things going on? How do they know, or how would they learn?
That's one of my problems, advertising. I do put out a calendar, and it is online.
Okay.
So if they would go under Addison Township and then click on the senior, my calendar is in there.
Got it.
So a lot of seniors are not familiar.
Yeah.
Well, they're familiar with computers, but like me, don't go deep into computers. So I try to keep it,
It needs
just
to be simple.
yes. Or they can come in and get a calendar. They can come here too and get a calendar.
So if somebody's a senior and knows one that's new, maybe encourage them to just stop in and get a calendar.
Yes, 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 and that's the best thing to do.
Excellent.
And if they call, they can find out when things are happening. And we don't serve lunch here,
Yeah.
so they bring their lunch,
bring their
which is really nice too. We go on casino trips with Dawn, Oxford.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and I used to go with Romeo too, but Dawn keeps she's got great groups going.
She does.
Great, so we just go with her. And we have pickleball now, but that's not a senior thing. That's a community.
Sure.
So
Do any of the seniors enjoy that, or have they tried?
I think they have. Not the ones that have come in,
Right.
but I've seen seniors out there playing before too.
Us old people still like to play.
That's right. That's
Maybe
right.
a little slower.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but they play, and we have a picnic table on our deck out there, so it's fun. They have a good time,
Excellent. Well,
and it's something to look forward to.
sure.
And if I can say anything to seniors at all, please keep making friends. I know I've had a lot of friends not with us anymore. And the other thing I say is sign up with NOTA. Even if you don't need NOTA right now, sign up now, because if you don't, when you need them, you have to wait until you go through their process with their paperwork.
So help people who don't know.
Yes.
What's NOTA stand for, please?
NOTA is North Oakland Transportation Association, I think.
Okay.
Yes, and they are very good.
So how do they? So they arrange to pick up people and take them places?
Yes, and what you do is call the office and then ask them for an application and fill it out. I think you might need your license, and then fill it out and send it in, and then you're in their system. And then when you need them, when you find out today you need them tomorrow, if they have room, they'll pick you up.
Where do they go? Is it just right here, or is it North Oakland? North Oakland covers a fair amount of space.
Yes, and I can't answer that.
Okay.
I know it's Oxford and Addison.
All right.
And
Two of obviously the coolest communities
of course, the best.
in all of North Oakland.
The best. And they're very good too, because I used them one time before I started working here.
Excellent.
And they help you get on the bus. They help you get off the bus. They're there. They're really good.
Good. All right.
Yeah.
So you heard it here first. Not only good activities, but a suggestion that if you need some transportation help, and sometimes we all do, to go to NOTA,
Yes.
and
go to North-
OTA,
Yes.
and I'm sure that they're in. I was going to say, I'm sure they're in the phone book. I'm not really sure that there is such a thing as a phone book,
Yeah, that's right.
but I'm sure people could find NOTA
Yeah,
and
they
OTA.
can find that. They can find it.
right.
And then one other thing I have to say for OCTV, we have interviewed so many good people, so many from the state, so many. You can get so much senior information if you just go on the program and pick out what you need, because that's where I refer people to, because I can't remember all the things that we've interviewed people and what the answers were. That would be a biggie for seniors for information.
We hope that you who are watching might, if you don't look up, Oxford Community Television, and think that maybe my neighbor or my friend might use some of the programs, you might think about that. There's many programs that we do like this that other folks might enjoy and benefit from, right?
Yes, the information.
Okay.
Yeah, because all of a sudden you're a senior and you think,
Yeah.
how do I do this? How do I do that? Who do I go to?
Yep.
You know, and it's scary.
And there's lots of interviews with people that
Lots
can
of
really help those kind of answers.
Yes, yes,
All right.
yes.
You see why I like to hang around with Marie? She's just so much fun and
Yeah.
good information. Marie, thank you for your time. We'll let you
welcome.
get back to,
Thank you for asking me.
whipping those seniors into a sewing frenzy.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
so good
Okay,
to see
thank
you
you
again.
so much for coming back.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, for Marie, this is Chuck saying stay tuned. Oxford Community Television is not through with you yet.
Bye
Right.
now.
Thanks.
When a crisis hits, close to home and across the globe, nonprofits are on the front lines, ready to serve. The demand for charitable services has skyrocketed, and nonprofits are rising to meet the needs. Healing, nurturing, rescuing, honoring, protecting, caring, inspiring. The work of philanthropic organizations of all sizes, across all missions, has never been more important. The Nonprofit Alliance.
Think buying fake products is harmless? Think again. Think fake cosmetics are tested and safe? Think again. Think that medicine you can buy off social media is high quality? Think again. Counterfeits are made in unsafe conditions, potentially using hazardous and even lethal ingredients that could harm you and others. Each year, billions of dollars worth of counterfeit products are sold in the U.S. I smell big crime. Think about it. If you don't know where the products came from, how could you know where the money goes? You're smart. Buy smart. Go for real.
So I'm sitting outside here, outside of Parks and Rec, with Dawn Medici. Dawn, thank you so much for giving us a few minutes of your time.
Yeah, thank you, Chuck, for inviting me to sit down and talk with you today.
So imagine we get paid a little bit to sit outside and talk.
I know.
What a job.
Yeah, and I get paid to provide fun activities and programs and seniors in a park. So I know, it's a fun job.
So what does seniors who might not know about all the cool stuff that goes on in your world and has for a long time, what do you think that they ought to know about that's kind of coming up or recent, or what are you involved in that they should be aware of?
Yeah, so we have a lot of things available to people in our community, and we have our senior center, which opened in 2019, closed in 2020 because of the pandemic, and then opened up in 2021. So we've been actively open since 2021. So 4 years now. Yeah. So, and we offer anything like from cards, bingo, walking groups, bicycle groups. We offer some health and wellness, some fitness, and it goes on and on. We have special presentations, like guests that come in and will present on like the history of Crowley's or the history of Hudson's, or we have Vibe Credit Union, which is really involved in the senior center, and they come out and do things like on credit, on scams, like how to stay safe with all of those types of things. So, and then we've got like I said, fitness and like health and wellness. So like physical therapy, people come in and talk and so on and so forth. So, but what's coming up going into the fall, I can't believe we're already looking into the fall, but some couple of key things that would be great to have people come out is we're going to have our health and wellness fair in September. So that's one big opportunity for people to come out and see our building. In August and the 21st, we're actually working with Lake Orion Senior Center. Good connection, yep. And Lake Orion DDA and Oxford DDA. And we're doing, I believe it's August the 21st, it's National Senior Citizens Day. So we've got the trolley scheduled to rotate between downtown from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. And the Oxford downtown businesses, as well as Lake Orion downtown businesses, are going to offer some incentives or discounts for seniors that day. We're going to be set up in Centennial Park and have a couple of tables, and some of our community partners that aren't in the downtown will possibly have a table or booth set up in Centennial Park. So trying to get seniors out to be active. So that's one way also to come and learn about Parks and Rec, as well as what our businesses have to offer for seniors in our community. So those are two big things that are coming up for us. In addition to, we have several presentations, a variety of things, one on laughter coming up, and why laughter is important in your life.
I heard that's the best medicine. I think my dad told me that.
Yes, it is. How laughter can create good well-being and keep you smiling and upbeat, and and how it's important that how important laughter is. So just a variety of things. So we do put out a monthly calendar, and it's by day, and it lists everything that's going on in our building. And there are some that you have to pre-register for, and then the majority of them, though, are all drop-in. So you just show up.
Where would a person who thinks this might be kind of fun learn more about that calendar?
Yeah, so we have them in our administrative office as well as in the senior center. They're just printed, they're laid out. You can just come in and help yourself. It's really hard to send it electronically because of the size of the document, so that for some, that's been difficult. So if need be, we could always direct mail it to somebody if they were asking. But just to come in and pick that up, it's available. So
somebody might be able to come in, look around if they hadn't already,
Right.
see all the stuff that's going on, and think, boy, I'd like to do more of this stuff right here. It's close. It's kind of in a fun spot, right?
Yes, it is. It is. And I invite everybody to come out, even if you're just not sure, just to come out and sit with the group of people and listen to them and socialize and get to know them. I mean, we started with my first really big program. That we started was a walking club. And that walking club, just from that group of people, had other interests, which led to a bicycle club, which went to a cornhole group, and these three programs keep growing because they enjoy it and they share it with somebody, and then they become interested. And so now we're pulling people not just from Oxford but from Lake Orion or Clarkston. So there's a good variety of programs as well as groups of people that you can come out and meet with, and I'm sure you'll fit right in. So yeah, never turning anybody away. But you talked about the calendar as being one means of a communication. We also have our brochure publication that goes out 3 times a year that lists all of our programs for everybody in the community, not just seniors. The next one is our fall book, and that'll go out in mid-August. So watch for that. That gets delivered in the Oxford Leader. The second week in August on Wednesday in the Leader. And then we also have our website. And there is, under the programs tab, there's active aging and travel. So you can always look there. We try to keep that up to date as best as we can. Our brochure is also on there, and you can use that to go page by page to see what we have available. But we're also always looking for new ideas and people to volunteer or to provide that service. So if somebody has something that's unique that might be that you're passionate about, that you want to share with people in the community, please share that with us, because step up, right? We're always looking for ideas. So one lady in our community is into sewing, Brenda Sumi, and she used to work for Joann's, and she taught sewing classes and so forth. And now that that's closed, she's actually brought that passion here to our center and is offering sewing classes. But it's more than that. It's evolving. So, right. So, if you have a talent or a knowledge of something that you want to share, we're welcome to it.
Excellent. So if you're so, I'm thinking I'm quite senior. If people like me, are sitting at home watching TV all the time and don't feel like they get out, I don't know what to do, and I don't know anybody to do. It sounds like you've got about 74 and a half things that they might find one of those pretty fun, and they might find some people doing that could be maybe a new friend or two or
Exactly.
three.
Yep. You never know. Every brochure time when we're looking for new program ideas or trying to add something to try to spruce it up, I came across a community southwest of here that does a dining out program. And I thought, I'm going to try that. Well, that dining out program, what I've done is once a month, the third Wednesday of the month, I pick a restaurant or a location in Oxford that has food, and I connect with the restaurant, and then our community members that want to go and dine out contact me. I get an RSVP. I provide that to the restaurant, and that is growing. We started with, I think, 6 people, and now we're up to almost 30 people, depending upon the location and people's availabilities. But it gives an opportunity for those that are alone, are by themselves, that want to go and dine out but don't want to go by themselves. It gives them an opportunity to go with some others, and then they get to dine out, they get to socialize, they get to meet people, and that group is just now, it keeps going and going and going. And that information is all in our publication that we mail out. Just so many things for people to do. It doesn't have to. I mean, that's something that's simple and easy to do, and it's bringing people together, and that's what it's all about. Is just getting people out and doing something.
There's both the doing, and there's a connecting with other people who are doing the doing. So I feel maybe a part of something. That's pretty important for all of us, not just us older people.
Sure, it is. It's that you feel like you've made some connections, and you feel good about that. You go back home and it's like, wow, I had a nice afternoon today, type of thing. Whether it's dining out, whether it's playing cards, whether it's coming in and doing an exercise class, just so much. So yeah, and going on a trip. I mean, we forgot to talk about travel. Yeah, we have day trips, we have extended travel, local extended travel, out of the state extended, out of the country extended. We have a big variety of opportunities for travel for people that want to get out and travel as well.
And again, they would find information about this in the places you cited.
Yes, so we have binders with all of our flyers in them for our trips in both the office as well as the senior center, and online on our website. Yeah.
So if you're sitting around going, I wonder if there's anything I want to do other than go to Meijer and buy more stuff,
right,
which I might not need.
Yes.
There's about 417 things this young lady has just listed that you might find pretty fun. So thank you, A, for sitting down with us outside, but B, more important, for the heart that you bring into making good things available for seniors. It's a joy to to listen to you talk because clearly it's your heart.
Yeah, it is. And like I said, I love it. Somebody said to me, you got to be getting close to wanting to do something else, or maybe getting close to retirement. And I'm like, no, I love what I do. And I'm going to be here until either that one, they get rid of me, or two, I can't do it anymore. So
we need a write-in campaign. Never, Dawn. Never, 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 never. All right.
well, thanks, Chuck.
Sure. So for Dawn, this is Chuck, OCTV, saying, get out here, do some stuff. It's better than watching TV, and you'll meet nice friends. All right? Right?
Yes.
All
Good
right.
friends.
Good friends. All
Good
right.
friends.
Stay tuned for the next time, OCTV. We hope you have a great day.